the Fully Geeked.
Yes. Welcome to episode 34
Wow.
of the Fully Geeked Pod.
Keep it moving.
Okay, we start as we always start. So, last week, we had a couple people missing.
The lies.
Okay.
On my deathbed, you know. Like,
As you can hear,
on my deathbed.
Kel is back in.
KFC.
Kel is back in the studio. Kel, how was your stomach after last week?
There was nothing wrong with my stomach, yeah. I had like near enough coronavirus, bruv. Near enough. Yeah.
The coronavirus from the frozen KFC?
No, I didn't eat no frozen KFC.
So there was nothing wrong with your stomach. What about the other side, bro?
What do you want on the side?
The batty.
Shut up, bro. I was on the same side there, you know. Like, look at.
Okay.
Bro, I had the sniffles, I had the sore throat.
Sorry,
Bro,
guys, I don't know if any of you understand this here. Kel is 6'5". He's talking about sniffles, bro.
Bro, no, it was serious, bro. I couldn't breathe. My throat was closed up. It was serious things, bro.
Bro, I would have just went with the frozen KFC story.
You sound like Deontay Wilder.
Bro, there's no KFC.
Mr. Wilder.
My jacket was too heavy. Well, it's good to see you back anyway.
Yeah,
Kel.
man. Come on. Yeah. Pod was shit without me last week. You get me? I'm just saying.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie.
Yes.
I resent that, man.
I resent it fully as well.
Yeah.
Rich, you also, Mr. Maximus. Thank you for sending your audition tape in.
Yep.
We've now put him on probation.
I am back, guys.
On probation.
I've had some feedback from the guys following a couple of weeks show. Apologies, but I'm back.
For how long?
Until he says something mad
We
again.
shall see.
All right, so that means everyone's back in this.
The cameraman, Marley Ma.
But you know, it told me on a deal though, the itch came back in it.
The cream didn't clear it.
Yeah, the itch came back.
He's
So
got to
like,
get the highest strength one, innit?
Just to everybody out there, now, listen, wear condoms. It is absolutely, it's essential. It's essential. You know, look at what's it, you know, the whole AIDS thing going out. Come on, Marlon,
It's
seriously.
old school now. Bro.
Marley Ma.
No, but I
sort
mean,
it
even
out.
Usher came out with a new song this
Herpes.
about herpes and that. Marlon, you got to take it seriously, man.
Come on, that itch might not be an itch. It might be an itch.
Marlon, that's what I'm saying. Marlon, Mondays, E4, they've got the sex clinic. 10 o'clock, watch it. Bruv, it can save your life.
Trust me, man.
Save sex, kids.
Yeah.
Save sex.
Shout out to Marlon.
Shout out to Marlon. Good luck with that cream stuff.
Yeah, man.
You might do a GoFundMe page.
You might have to, you know. You might have to, because NHS is a bit weak at the moment. You have to go private still.
Brexit, everything, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Marley Ma will get better, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. All right. So people have been kind of get gassing me about this weekly roundup thing. They've been saying they're kind of liking it.
Yeah,
So
bro. It's a thing forward, bro.
yeah,
100%.
we'll start as we mean to go on.
Yeah.
So last week we were going to start talking about.
Sorry, guys, I got a confession. Look, I'm not going to be around next week. I'm just letting you know.
Oh
now.
my
So-
gosh, I
here
can't
it
wait.
goes. Go on, explain yourself.
Do you want to explain yourself early?
Just work commitments.
A work commitment.
Yeah. So I'm just not going to be local. So I just won't be. I can dial in, but
No, we don't want to hear
No. Who do you think you are? You've been some
Exactly.
conference call or something.
Come on, man.
Get out of here.
anyway,
about?
I just thought I'd let you know now.
Oh, you going on a away visit?
This
Bristol.
work, innit?
Oh, he's going on a away visit.
Bristol.
Bristol to go and
That
squeeze
makes
those
sense.
Bristols, are ya? Drink some Bristol cream, are ya?
You know what I mean?
All right. So this week's pod
Did
anyway.
you hear him last week on the pod when we started talking about
What did I say?
Tyson Fury, about all the neck movement? That's all he was doing was licking the ash, and he was agreeing with it. I heard it. I didn't want to bring it up. But I heard it.
You lot go at me about. Well, I don't eat frozen KFC, yeah?
You do.
But Merv goes, he likes rare bloody meat, bro.
Listen.
And no one said nothing.
What do you mean?
Nobody
That's
said
a-
nothing.
that's a-
Apparently,
that's
it's
a-
culture. I don't eat
that's
it.
a gentleman.
How can you eat rare?
It's a gentleman's meal, bro.
No, bro.
Gentleman.
I'm sophisticated.
No,
I'm cultured. You get me?
It's culture. What are you talking about?
Listen.
You know how much
Cultured,
sophisticated
sophisticated.
diseases could be in that.
Bro,
You
I'm
can't-
still sitting here, bro.
Boy, the insides of you right now,
I'm the
bro.
famous warrior, bro.
You would have
I'm
lived
still
in
here, bro.
tapeworms, bro. All of your intestines, bro. Long.
See, coronavirus, where did it come from?
What's the
What virus?
This
Man said that he can't even talk, you know.
You've got to take the hygiene seriously.
Yeah, make sure you wash your hands and stuff.
Oh, just cook your meat at least, man.
No, that's not coronavirus.
No, I'm talking about Merv.
Oh yeah.
Merv, you know, yeah, it's done.
It's delicate, bro. Delicacies, bro.
So cook your meat and don't freeze KFC.
And don't go to Merv's house.
Chomp, bro.
That was a sensitive subject. That was deep. All right. So last week, well, it started a couple weeks ago, to be honest. A couple MCs started kind of beefing each other. We got an MC. They're both from South. They're not really my people, to be honest. But we had DotRotten versus Sneakbo. Yeah.
That's South London.
South London,
South of the river.
And so 2020 started off with a bit of a banger. Basically, it was like Sneakbo versus the world.
No, DotRotten versus.
Sorry, DotRotten versus the world. I apologise. So DotRotten was going for Wiley, JME, Skepta, the producer J1.
No, J1's a rapper. The
who's the producer?
It was going
Bangles,
for
Still Bangles.
Still Bangles.
Well, Still Bangles he was going for.
Yeah, Still Bangles.
Excellent. In the past, you know he done P Money.
Yeah.
Legendary clash.
But they were from the same camp originally, innit?
Okay, so you know more than me.
Yeah, them two from what was it? Essentials. Yeah, Essentials with because NE was like the leader of Essentials, innit? He brought in P Money, and DotRotten was like the producer for that whole crew.
Okay.
So they didn't, and NE passed away some years back. NE's Big Nasty's cousins, by the way. But yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, to be fair, shout out to Big Nasty. His show on Friday was absolutely legendary.
Yeah.
When Kano went there, Jesus, I was wheeling it. I was pressing rewind and wheeling it.
Nah, it was big. It was
legendary.
Big
Like, because I felt like he didn't even want to bring Kano in that point. He was just like, let's just do it. Kano said, no, you man are bringing man up. Kano got up. I said, it was old school. It was old school.
Because that's been old school bars.
Yeah, it was old school.
It was big.
Even Steve the Madman came up with some bar from
Serious?
like 19 now when.
I was shocked that Steve the Man and Big Nasty go back in the day as well.
Yeah.
I never knew that because
that's recordings.
he's from Enfield and Big Nasty's from South. So
Yeah,
how
but
they link up?
P-Jam recordings used to be up here, like P-Jam and Dash recordings, and Big Nasty used to come out on Dash recordings. Him, Shiesty, all of them, and that's how all of them was on Double Plate Drama.
Yeah, Double Plate Drama. Yeah, that was a big show.
We're just going from left to right. Shiesty's coming out with a new show as well.
Serious?
I saw that she was signed a contract.
Yeah, signed a contract.
I saw that.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, so
she's underrated, you know. She can spit, you know.
yeah, I'm gonna
she
try
can.
and speak to Shiesty and see if I can get a little cameo.
You got family ties into them.
I'm gonna see if I can get a little cameo.
Yeah, man.
Then like I don't know, maybe going with a Fully Geeked t-shirt. Boom, boom. I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah. So sorry. It ended with this beef with Sneakbo and DotRotten. Basically, kind of ended with Sneakbo being
Very aggressive.
very aggressively confronting DotRotten with some of his boys, and then basically it was a video that surfaced with DotRotten looking very, very shaken, and it may have involved some tears. What? It may have involved some tears. Bro, I don't know. I'm saying it may have involved some tears.
I can confirm.
Yeah. And then basically there was lots of industry heads. I'm talking a lot of industry heads were LOLing, Kiki keying in the comments. We had Link Up TV. Yeah. We had all these MCs going ha ha ha, he. Yeah. And certain people get a bit emotional in the comments.
No, but the DotRotten goes, all those MCs that are laughing and thing, when you want a beat from me, gonna charge you, was it 41k or something for the beat now? That's what he said.
Yeah, he's not that good.
No, he's good. He's
41k.
No, DotRotten's sick.
41k.
He's a massive producer.
DotRotten's crazy. Listen.
Whoa, crazy?
No, he is. He's like, he's not. Sorry,
yeah,
he hasn't been diagnosed. I apologize, but he's erratic with the way he, you know what I mean. So like, he's a spitter for one, and he can produce sick beats. He's one of the. That's what I mean. Like, Wiley's that kind of guy as well. He produces and spits. Kanye produces and spits. Them man there, because music's always on their mind, both in production and MCing. I don't know what it is. They're geniuses, but they don't know. But when it comes to like
social media,
be the people's person. They can't be people because they're mad scientists in a sense where they just can't. They don't have to socialize with people.
He's a big producer.
I know he's a big producer. I wasn't saying that's 41k a beat, bro.
No, he's a big producer, man.
41k a beat though.
Yeah, I know.
But he's not Drizzy.
I don't know about that internal stuff.
Maybe that's a special offer, innit?
Maybe, but so basically, even today, this continued. Yeah. So today is the 3rd of March.
Okay.
Yeah. Producer Zeph, which I'm now going to call him because he's producer Zeph. Yeah. He came out with a song called it was called a diss track called Snitch Bowls Getting Stitches or Snitch Bowls Get Stitches, which is basically a diss track to Sneakbo. He's calling Sneakbo a snitch. I can't confirm or deny any of these rumours. I'm not from South. I'll keep it neutral. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but he's like I said. I agree with he's a mythical genius. But what are we saying? Is it wild?
But even him and P Money, P Money. He didn't destroy it. Like he took P Money there, you know. Like P Money had to keep coming back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like,
P Money
DotRotten is.
No, I think P Money
ate
No. He won.
Pause.
However,
no, he ate him. Pause. Go on, Karen.
Oh, he won. But I think, like if someone's had a weak bar, you would have responded it. But he had to keep responding because DotRotten was like bringing it as well. But you still described DotRotten as a honey badger. Do you know what a honey badger is? Like they're like the most toughest.
They're like animals, like
bro. They're so
they don't care about lions, nothing.
But they fight lions. But I saw footage of them a python.
Yeah.
But it killed the python and ate the python, bro. Listen, honey badgers, don't fuck with them, bro.
Yeah.
They're mazza.
Now I have to Google it.
Definitely.
Let's go back to my civil wars, bro. I'll go back to my civil wars right now if I have to. But like, honey badgers. They're one of the best, like they're one of the toughest, vicious animals in the world, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out Savage Dan because he was the one that brought me onto them honey badgers. He was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he was the one that sped it at one time on the pod.
Oh, is it?
I listened to it. I googled. I said, okay, cool. I like the honey badger.
Honey badgers, don't mess with them.
It's not like a normal badger.
Yeah.
No, he looks like a he looks like a waste man. But watch, like Google. You watch some YouTube videos.
The skin's rubbery, so like when the lion's going to bite it, it can reverse itself out of the skin. Do you know what I mean? And the lions hit their nose being touched or scratched.
Yeah.
Just go for a nose, bro. They're lethal, man. But that's what people describe DotRotten as. Because,
okay.
Yeah, because DotRotten goes at anyone.
It back.
You know what I mean?
You didn't get the. He's thinking, where's he going?
Switch the topic.
Why is he just talking about Seven Worlds again? What, is there a new series?
Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. All right.
But that's what they say, that DotRotten, you can throw anything at DotRotten, like it'll just bounce off him. Like he's just one of those guys that he'll keep going at you. He doesn't care. He'll just keep going. There's no fear. There's no. Although it might
that's what I'm saying. And in this song, he was saying stuff because originally Sneakbo said that the reason why he was beefing him is because he mentioned his son.
Yeah, that's right.
In this track, he mentioned his son, his mum. He said, "You man." Basically, he said, "You man are soft. You lot could have stabbed me. You could have taken my jewelry. You didn't do nothing. You went for your phone to take videos." But he was saying stuff. I can't paraphrase it because like I said, he was saying stuff. So I get. But also, the other day he was even saying that someone's gonna die soon in Brixton. Let's keep it.
That kind of talk there, boy.
Let's keep it on lyrical. Do you get me? Let's keep it lyrical, bruv. There's a lot of people dying.
It's not lyrical no more because he got touched in it.
Yeah, but apparently there was like 30 men deep in it, so that's kind of why apparently Dot was acting the way he was acting. Potential. Nah, bro, you know what it is? Someone tried asked the other day, like I can't keep in my mentions. Like I mentioned Stormzy one day, all of a sudden everyone's gonna be like beef. I don't want to beef none of these youths. You like a young man, that's a young man's game. I'm a grown up with a beard. Alright?
And looks.
Yeah, bro, you get me. Alright. So Saturday came. Shame, was it Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, it was.
Oh.
The big thing.
Yeah.
Liverpool versus Watford.
At last. Bro, listen, that day we were talking. Remember that day we were talking about? I was like, if Liverpool do it unbeaten, I can't chat to anyone like my boy Gokes. But what argument can I have with Gokes now?
No, you can't.
Imagine, bro, he would dance everywhere. But like, what can I say to him?
Now, to be fair, it was getting to the point I was getting nervous,
bro.
I was getting nervous.
And the thing is, they've been similar to how we talked about Wilder not boxing well for the past couple of fights.
Yeah,
Liverpool have not been playing well for
right.
the past couple.
That's right.
So it had to happen, but I'm glad it happened.
And 3-0, like a good beating as well.
What about Liverpool fans? They're like, nah, we don't care. Have
They
you
do.
won the Champions League though? Have you won the Champions League though?
They
They're still at their stats, innit? That's what
110%, but we can sing 49, they can only sing 44.
Simple.
Yeah?
Simple.
No gold championship, nothing.
Simples.
Yeah? They can win the league. Win it at Cantor. You ain't won the league in 30 years. Yeah, but as an Arsenal fan, it made my day.
100%.
Especially...
This is the only people who can celebrate as Arsenal fans.
Exactly, especially we have nothing to celebrate.
Allow us.
Especially nothing.
Yeah. What would be? I think they're going to lose a couple more games for the end of the season, and I'm hoping Man City might be able to catch them just to make it a little bit more interesting.
Imagine.
That'd be worse than the Steven Gerrard slip.
Oh my god!
It'd be worse than the Steven Gerrard slip. Bro, we've been making DVDs about this for weeks.
I'll drive to Coke's yard, just park outside. I don't know what I'll do, bro. Oh gosh. You'll get it.
Yeah, I'm not even betting you this year because last year I had to pay him £50.
Oh yeah.
Actually, do you know what? They're playing Chelsea right now as we speak.
They are. So
Yeah.
I don't know, we might get updates as we're listening.
Yeah.
All right, can Arsenal get Champions League? We're 3 points behind Spurs with a game in hand.
Nah, man.
We're 5 points off fifth.
I know we are, but Arsenal, bro. But you
To
watched
be
the
fair.
game yesterday?
Of course I did.
We didn't play well the
First half we were
We
poor.
did, bruv.
First half we won all that. We were poor.
No, we weren't poor, bruv. Portsmouth is still a good team, bruv.
Second,
was
was it
League
League
Two.
Two?
Exactly.
We had a
No,
winning
no,
team.
guys, look, they're League One, but it doesn't matter about what league they're in. Like, this is still Portsmouth that have been in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? It's men versus the youngsters. Like, I felt like they
But our
did.
defense was
They got better, but it was a
As
bit
much, no, but
at
I
the
feel like the
beginning.
commentators, they wanted us to lose. Like,
Mario looked good,
yeah,
bro.
of course.
like, we're going to lose. They're going to, nah, bruv, Arsenal knew what they were doing, bruv. We didn't have to bring on in the big boys. I enjoyed it. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I know it's ain't the football podcast. So,
We cover everything, man. We cover
we do, we're
everything,
fully
bro.
geeked.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to hand this over to Richard Maximus and Kel.
Huh?
Oh, you missed the briefing. All right, cool. So,
Was you late again?
all right, a couple weeks back, well, a week, 2 weeks ago, Love Island finished. I'm not gonna lie, I've told you that already. I don't watch this program. I heard someone called Finn and Page won by 1%
waste.
over Luke and how you say her name?
It's so boring.
Sienese?
Shawnees.
Shawnees. All right, that, to be honest, that's my contribution. Is there anything you lot got to say about this?
But what do you think about Finn and Paige winning? But they're a waste couple, bro.
No, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. They were absolute waste.
They're a waste, bro.
Honestly, you know what? Right, Love Island. So I started watching it from the beginning, and I thought, okay, cool. And I literally just fell off it. I know, Kel, you were a fan.
No, I started late. I
Hang on a sec.
didn't watch from the beginning. I started from 2 seasons ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But and I was watching it. I thought to myself, I just dropped off it, and it was just boring. Then it got to a point, and I thought, okay, cool. Let me get back on it. You know, when the new guests all come in.
Casamora.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And all those guys come in. And
So basically, this is
No, I know what Casamore is.
No, just for the public, they might not know.
Okay.
So basically, everyone by this time is coupled up in the couples on their what's it called? Their little what's up?
Nothing.
Okay, basically they're in their little what's it called? House. Yeah, you would call it a house. Yeah. So basically,
Villa, sorry, villa.
a villa. That's it. They're all coupled up in their villa. But what happens is Casamora is like another place where the guys will go to, where there's like single girls in it. So for a week, all the boys will have to go to that other villa where all the single girls are. And basically they have to try and, well, they don't have to try anything, but they should try and fight, because they're coupled up already, they have to try and avoid being tempted.
Yeah, that's
Being
it.
tempted to couple up those girls in the villa. Do you know what I mean?
okay.
So basically the whole, and guys, single guys come to the villa where the girls are as well. So the girls will be tempted as well. So for a week, these girls live with stranger guys. And
the guys,
yeah,
vice
so basically, for a whole week, the guys are trying on the girls and vice versa. And by the end of the week, basically, when the guys walk into the villa, they either come in single or not. And the girls as well, they're either single or not. Do you know what I mean? Waiting for the man to come back. So that's what he's talking about. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Don't kill Love Island, bro.
No.
Why
It's
trying
cool.
it
It's
for?
cool. It's cool. But it's cool.
But yeah, anyway, so Finn and Paige won, definitely a waste. And what I don't understand, there's a guy called Michael, yeah, in the villa.
black guy?
Yeah, the black guy.
I like Michael, you know.
Bro, I like Michael.
I like
but
Mike.
Everyone's trying to say he's a player. He's not a player.
Nah, he's not a player.
He had one girl at a time. He was with one chick called Leanne. Leanne parted his life. She goes, oh yeah, I like
Yeah,
you.
but she's a chief, you know, for that.
She's an idiot.
That's the reason why she's out, you know.
I don't care.
I don't care where she's from. You're idiots.
Yeah, idiot.
Idiots.
Whoa.
Yeah? No. On the real. You know what? She thought she was smart. Yeah? Like, Michael was just probably treating her like queen, you know?
Like a queen.
Like a black queen.
Queen.
Yeah? Oh, he makes me sick.
I got an ick. I don't want to hear him talk.
It's like, hold on. Do you know he's the only brother that'll go for you?
Exactly, bro.
Like, all those white men, they don't care about your life. They don't care about your life at all. And she tried...
So, is this what I missed so much?
These guys are English.
No, it's real. She showed disrespect.
But like,
Disrespect.
This cussing Michael for no reason. Michael treated like a queen, honestly, like a queen. Like
Was Mike just playing the game?
No, Mike had a chance to go of a twin, blonde hair, blue eyes, and yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, and he goes, nah. Like I woke up the next morning, I saw Leanne. I thought, what? Like, basically, what am I doing with you? I want. He told her straight, like, I ain't gonna lie. I woke up this morning, I saw Leanne. I want to be with Leanne. Sorry, do you know what I mean? And he went off to the black girl. Then she goes, this dogs him off, and then when it was like nomination time, and she was almost about to go. She's like, "Oh, can you keep me in?" She asked Michael to keep her in for what?
Suck yourself, man.
For what? Why should Michael keep you in for? After you cussed his life, get out of here, man. But anyway, then Michael's and then after that, Michael was like, obviously, Mike's single now. He thought, okay, you know what? The twin likes me, so let me just give this a chance, innit? So he goes to chat to the twin, like, you know what? And the twin seen my other dude, but she's not really into him, you know what I mean? So he chirps her, like, you know what? I know what I said before, but you're here now, I'm here. Let's give it a go. And then the next day, Casamore happens. Then he goes to Casamore, and there's some beautiful black queen there that's feeling man. And he's like, boy, okay, I like you too. Let's run this. Yeah. Let's do a thing. So he's not a player. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. He didn't have two girls at once or whatever. He's not playing a game.
No, yeah, I agree.
So
that's what he likes.
Did he come in the final?
No,
he didn't.
He almost.
No, sorry.
He almost. Like,
but that girl he's with, she's proper hardcore, you know.
But she's stunning though.
No, she's lovely. People telling me she's too dark.
Who? Shauna? Is it Shauna?
Was his name Shauna?
No, her name's Priscilla.
What about Shauna though?
Shaunice. So Shaunice
was in the final.
Shauna's.
What was wrong with you lot? I was in some group chat.
Cankles.
Yeah.
Oh, Cankles.
Yeah, with the trunk legs.
Cankles. The thing is, she's pretty.
Yeah.
She's pretty, but she's got no eyelashes, just to let you go. You know when she's got no makeup on?
Yeah.
You know with these women, right? I'm sorry, I'm going off topic. But seriously,
hold on 1 second.
What?
Before you say
Season
anything,
of views.
is this gonna get you off the pod next week?
Careful, Rich.
No, I'm sorry.
Think about our listeners now.
No, but do you know what it is, right? You know when it comes to women wearing makeup, please don't wear too much. It's just like when you take your makeup off, who are you? Like, you're not the same person I met last week.
It's like the clown has just finished its shift, isn't it?
Do you know what? The thing is, you're laughing. Mike's not coming next week anyway.
Call your bad, fam.
Sorry.
No, but she's alright, but she has got serious cankles though still.
But basically, Luke and Shaunice, they should have won it because like there was more happening with them, and like Luke would probably made an attempt to win the Shaunice girl over and done bare stuff for her and stuff.
Well, they said they only lost by 1%. So.
Yeah, I know. Like they should have won it.
But you know, because I wanted to win it because he was a brother as well. Yeah. I think because he was a brother, I kind of wanted him to win.
Yeah.
It's like could he be the
Who
first?
was the brother?
Luke.
Okay.
And could that would have been the first kind of?
Oh, was Shaunice's sister?
Nah.
She was like Mediterranean or something like that. But anyway, they lost, but it was a good show. Big up Ched. Is it Ched?
Oh yeah.
6 foot 25 million.
Bro, some hedge brother.
The guy's 21. I suppose about
built like
6
a house.
Yes. You know, like Kel's older brother but younger.
Yeah, it's one of them ones. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. That's like 6'10", and it's hench. But he went for the twin, so he got the twin that Mike was about to get with. Do you know what I mean? But he's like one of them tall guys that doesn't say much. You know, he's like proper like. Yeah. There's one part where she goes, oh, so she goes to him. Oh, so what did you think of me when you first saw me? He was like, well, you know, right, like you're blonde, isn't it? Like, and we were just like, oh my gosh.
So basically, he just spent a lot of time in gym.
Yeah,
but no, he got better as time went on. But
what's that lip gloss thing he says?
Oh yeah. He goes, give me some lip gloss. Basically, give me a kiss in it.
But he kept saying that all the time. Yeah. It's so waste. Yeah. But big him up, though. Big him up.
Yeah, big up Ched. I don't know beef with Ched, bro. Big up Ched.
I swear to God, no.
Ched.
Now big up Love Island. Big up Love Island.
All right, cool. Well, hopefully they're not back into the summer. Maybe next year. Do you know what I mean?
No, summer. They're coming back.
Okay, cool. So if you want more of Love Island, let us know in the comments.
Sorry.
All right. I know none of you care about this story, but it was news. Our Prime Minister Boris Johnson's having another baby.
My man.
I didn't even know he had picnics anyway.
Let me explain. I went to do a little research about this. Yeah. So, 2 days ago, it was announced that our racist Dave's words, not mine.
Who's Dave?
Dave's words, not mine. Was having a baby with his fiancée, Carrie Simmons. Carrie's 31 years old. They've been together since 2018, and she's the first unmarried partner to move into the Downing Street house residence. She's the daughter of the Independent, newspaper Independent?
Yeah.
Co-founder, Matthew Simmons. All right? All nice, fair enough. Boris is 55 years old. This will be his 6th child. Sixth child that he acknowledges. Okay? He's got another one out there, but he's saying it's not his. Yeah? Boris is moving like he's a Jamaican. Yeah.
Hey, these are Nathan's words. Yeah, these are the views of Nathan, not Fully Geeked Pod.
I'm allowed to say that. Yeah. He's probably, bruv. Okay, like Boris is cool. He's 55, but I don't get the attraction. What is going on? Like, is this a money power respecting?
Yeah, 100%,
it's straight money
100%,
power
100%
respecting.
money power, 100%.
Because he's not an attractive individual.
At all.
Boy, how do you man know this?
No,
Though?
I know. I don't care homo, whatever you want to call it. He's not attractive at all.
Anyway, so
Yeah. I don't know. Like, Boris, you do what you got to do in it. But for me, I was just
But
like,
where's kids? You do it when the prime minister becomes president, prime minister. It's like the
family
family,
moving out.
the family. You see the whole family, them smiling from the number 10. You know what I mean?
yeah. And I don't think he even lives in number 10. You know?
But
I
they
think
would-
he's still living at number 11.
So what?
No,
all
he
the
can't
kids the
live
same
at
mum,
number
or
Yeah,
different
because he was
mums?
already a number. There was someone was another
no,
house.
the other guy lives at 11. The
Chance of yeah, but what it was, they swapped houses. There was some. I'll have to do my research.
What is it, like them TV shows?
No, he was already in the house, and the house was a bigger house or something. So that's why he stayed. Never mind. Don't worry. We'll talk about it.
House swap.
We'll Google it. Don't look at me like that.
Alright.
Someone get Google that, please. All right. Google it.
All right, congratulations, Boris, innit?
Yeah, good for him. But it was just a bit.
Technically,
Like,
but anyway, we move on.
What happened?
Nah, it's cool. We
All right,
move
let's
on.
move
We
on.
move on.
Let's move on.
all right. This guy, he came out with a freestyle this week. Drake, he came out with 2 songs. When to Say When and Chicago. I'll be honest, it's Drake. I'm not interested, but Gokes, like,
Who
go
wrote it for
Google it.
him?
I don't know. I doubt he wrote it himself. to be
Probably
honest.
the Weeknd or someone else.
But he's in. Where is he?
Party Next Door.
Where's he filming it? Is it Bed-Stuy?
No, Marcy Projects.
Marcy Projects, yeah.
Jay-Z. He went to Jay-Z's, you know what I mean, old hood, just to pay homage, because I think the samples,
Yes.
Song Cry, right?
Yes, the Jay-Z song cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know that one?
Yeah, I know that song. I heard it. I wasn't paying attention. Cool.
Yeah. So that was that. It was Drake. I don't know. Like, it's starting annoying me that every week it's raining. Like, it's windy. It's raining.
But I showed you my fence, innit? But my garden fence was demolished, finished, kaput.
Like, when is summer coming? Can we allow this storm stuff? Because I mean, this week they're talking about Storm Georgie coming over from Spain. Yeah, apparently it's coming over from Spain. It's mashed up the place. More flooding, all of this stuff. Brown guys, like March 23rd.
As bad as it is, I mean, in London we're not too bad. Like, there's people that are, like, their houses are proper battered, innit?
No, I hear that, but like, I just want sunshine.
Yeah, I know, but
Like, it's March now. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, it's been a long time since we've had
bad weather, yeah.
we've had so much storms back to back, and it's just like, oh wow, what's going on?
End of times.
Yeah, but
The apocalypse.
But coronavirus, all them thing there, end of times. Low cost eating up bare countries, end of times.
right, it's true. You know, floods and all sorts. So wasn't it snowing the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Weren't settling though.
That snow was pathetic, man.
Yeah, I know.
And then it was sunny that same morning.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the UK, the 4 seasons in one day, man.
but it just, to be fair, the apocalypse, like Merv said, could be the beginning of things to happen. Just saying, earthquake next.
Don't if you think that coronavirus is like the government's way of just like culling certain people?
No, what
and
it
controlling.
was, no, China's becoming a superpower, like proper superpower, and America's thought, nah, we can't be having this, because obviously, you know, they'll get
conspiracy theory corner.
No, man, this is facts. Okay, it's conspiracy. So obviously, Americans went there, done a little experiment over there, lick up every man in China, and come back in it.
What is it about the
No,
Italians?
that's not how it happened.
That's what happened, man.
It isn't.
What do you think it was? Could they eat bats? Like, I don't believe that. I've seen them eat a lot
I know
of stuff in China.
it's not that, but I think the area where it started, there's a lot of like, it's like a farm, like a sea market. So there could have been like an animal may have been carrying it and just like not.
No, but from what I'm hearing about this coronavirus is this strain of the coronavirus is only in humans. It can't be passed on to animals.
Yeah, but
No, apparently a dog had it.
an animal can pass it on, but it would mutate into what it is for humans. It wouldn't be the same thing.
But we couldn't pass it back to them.
I didn't look into all that part of it.
But also, don't you think it's out of order? Like, they talk to us about how many people are dying from coronavirus. Don't get me wrong, it's wrong. You know what I mean, the elderly and the young. But they never tell you about how many people have survived the coronavirus.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
scaremongering.
They're saying like 8, I don't know how, but say for example 10,000 people have got the coronavirus, yeah? Obviously it's more. yeah, there might be 200 that die. That means there's 9,800 that are still cool. So why are we not talking about the survival rate?
Scared. This was scared. Like,
But you got everyone-
that's what I'm saying. Don't go to China. That's what I'm saying. Like, they
Don't
don't
go China.
That's what they're trying to say.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so the Chinese economy now is just dropping because no one's going there. But there's flights to Hong Kong for £100.
What?
Yeah, bruv.
I thought we were allowed to go over there. I thought they would stop.
No, you could go over there, but coming back would be the issue. They'll be like, boy, 2 weeks quarantine, all that nonsense. So no one's
why
going
is it
there.
the Italians have just like tried to take it and infect the rest of the world?
I don't know, man.
Bro, it's not Italians, is it?
No,
Yeah, it is.
Italians have
All
got
of
it,
Italy had it.
and then they're going everywhere. They're getting Tenerife, they're getting everywhere. The Italians are bringing it everywhere. It hasn't really gone to
I
sub-Saharan
don't
Africa.
think it's getting into that sort of.
Well, boy, that's another conspiracy. But
It hasn't
No,
really
it is.
No, there was
It's-
one case in Nigeria of a Chinese
person.
in Nigeria, but it hasn't gone into sub-Saharan Africa.
I heard
Apparently,
that
one of the
Kenya
streets.
have banned it, like they've done, like their government. This is like, can someone just fact?
No,
check?
go ahead.
But, like I glanced over some story, but apparently Kenya's banned like anyone coming in from that place into Kenya. I think they've because they've got some different sort of laws. So yeah, some people are taking measures, but I think it is out there. I just think that we're not hearing about it.
And the government have raised it to like a stage 4, which means like it's, I don't know. It's
Or this
almost-
government.
Yeah, like Britain, and they've got like some kind of things in place. They met at the Cobra. Similar to what the TV program
Oh, yeah,
watched.
yeah.
Boris and them met at Cobra the other day, and apparently they're gonna do something. But yeah, that was that. Any other stuff we keep round up? A man died this week, Merv.
Oh yeah, what's his name? JamesLipton from Inside the Actors Studio. So those that don't know, like basically, so he used to sort of have a show where like actors will come on, you know, people like obviously Robert De Niro and things like that, and then he'll just it's like it's supposed to be an interview, but it's more like a conversation, and then you have in the audience you've got like potential actors, filmmakers.
I think because he was a lecturer. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
it, yeah,
it
he's
was
a
part
lecturer,
of,
yeah,
it started out
yeah.
as part of his class.
So
so
yeah, so like he's just basically all things film and TV and everything in it. So like he lived to 93. So big up James Lipton.
Yeah, man, big up yourself.
All right,
man.
man. All right,
R.I.P.
man.
93 years old. That was a
Yeah.
good innings, man.
Great work.
Definitely.
He lived life, boy.
Definitely a good innings. All right, that was a moment of silence. All right, so this week, oh damn, how am I going to describe this? Yesterday on BBC One, obviously not yesterday, but yesterday on the pod. All right, Noughts and Crosses.
Yep,
Right,
yep.
new TV series coming out on BBC. All right, not gonna lie, I'm reading the book at the moment. It's quite interesting. I'm thinking probably halfway through. This time I got the book myself. No disrespect there, no shade. All right, so it's basically about the Noughts and the Crosses. That's what they're calling these factions of people. So basically, the Noughts are white people, and the Crosses are black people. Yeah, but basically, the situation of life has reversed. So Noughts were the slaves. Crosses basically rule society. Yeah, so the white people are slaves, black people basically running things. It's about these two childhood friends. One's called Sephi, she's a cross, and Callum, who's a Nought. And basically about their friendship and their relationship. And I don't want to get into too much because I haven't got that far in the book, like to know what's going on. But I know that there's 4 books, apart of the Noughts and Crosses series. Mallory Blackman wrote them. All right? We know that in this show, Stormzy's going to be in it. The Stormzy. Helen Baxter's in the show. And it's actually produced by Jay-Z's Rock Nation.
Oh, is it?
okay.
Yeah. Jay-Z's
Okay.
Rock Nation. It's filmed in South Africa. Obviously, it started on BBC One yesterday. You can catch it on iPlayer. And yeah, I'm looking forward to reviewing this in the future.
Yeah, man, I can't wait, man. Like, I put up on Instagram a few weeks back as soon as I saw it, and I thought, yeah, it was good for viewing. Obviously, there's like 4 books, I think, so hopefully it could be like a 4-season thing or something. I don't know. So like, yeah, man,
Cool, check
It's
it
really
out.
good. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so shout out for Noughts and Crosses. If you've watched it yesterday, then you're ahead of us, but it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah? All right. Yesterday when we recorded the pod, not yesterday, all right, a new series 2 of The Liar came out. Any of you watch it? Or any of you know anything about Liar?
I don't know nothing about it.
I watched it. Yeah.
I think I've seen the sequel.
Is it the guy from Fantastic
Sorry, one
Four,
second,
isn't it?
sorry.
I know.
sorry.
Don't.
Sorry.
I know. Don't.
No, I haven't. Sorry, I thought I did that. I've forgotten now. It's all
The
right.
sequel.
What, Liar?
Yeah, but it's called Liar.
Liar.
No, the second one.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's no,
I understood.
Season
I got
two.
season 2. I understood.
Anyway,
your
sorry
joke.
guys. No, I didn't see it. Sorry.
All right. So I just explained to you a little bit, kind of synopsis of what the program's about. Alright, so the first series was a bit emotional. Do you know what? Did you actually realise it's been almost 3 years since it came out?
No way.
It came out in 2017.
No.
Mad. Didn't realise. Like, I thought it was like last year.
Liar.
Impossible.
Yes,
Comedian.
Dugum.
No, that's impossible.
Yeah. So basically, it's a serial drama where a woman called Laura accused a doctor called Andrew of rape. Yeah. So basically, goes into their kind of backstory. Laura worked as a teacher, and Andrew's son went to Laura's school. She kind of liked him, and they went out on a date. But before we get into that, there was a bit of a mix-up. So Laura recently split up with her ex, who was a police officer, and she split up with her ex. She split up with the ex because there was problems going in the relationship. But actually, she didn't realise at the time that her ex, Tom, was having an affair with her sister, Katie.
Wow.
Yeah? And the sister, Katie, was a nurse who worked with the doctor.
Yeah.
I'm baffed.
That's what I thought.
Baff.
Yeah? So, everyone, basically, it's just a mix-up. Yeah? It's just very much a mix-up. Yeah? So, Andrew...
So, what's the song? It's on
ITV.
Oh, ITV, okay.
Yeah, ITV1. You can go check it on ITV Player. I don't know what ITV is.
ITV Hub,
Hub.
I think.
ITV Hub, cool. I didn't know what it's called. So yeah, she goes on this date, and then basically the next day she wakes up and she's like, oh, I've been raped. So I see it. Liverpool are losing 1-0, but we'll talk about it another time. All right, Laura then basically goes to the police station. She says she's been raped by the doctor. They're trying to kind of find out. It's very much like kind of he say, she say. There's no real evidence. The way the program is you almost feel that Laura's making this up. Like she's mental. Like she starts having a bit of panic attacks. She's like, it's very like you're making it up. Why are you talking shit for? Like he didn't rape you. Like he's a upstanding doctor. Like yeah, he played the field, but you get me. And then it kind of goes into a 6th episode. I won't go into it. I want you lot to try and watch it, review it, whatever. Then basically the series ends. Fuck it, it's series 1. So No, you actually not have this. This is a crucial bit that has to be part of series 2. You can't not do it. I apologize. No, it's not. It doesn't tell you. Just listen.
All right.
So she then basically, the police, basically she then goes into this shed. It turns out basically the doctor, she wasn't lying. Yeah, the doctor has all of these kind of recordings on like USBs of all of these people. Basically, he's a serial rapist.
Oh wow!
Like he goes around, drugs people, like puts stuff in their drink, does what he has to do with them. Then next day they're all hazy. He doesn't remember anything. But basically, the series 1 ends with him in this kind of marshland, with his throat slit. Yeah. So basically, she goes to the police with the evidence. The police are looking for him. They can't find him. 3 weeks later, he ends up in this marshland. His neck's been split. He's just there. And basically, you're like, oh my God, what happened? It has to be a series 2. Series 2 has started with the kind of what's happened after that.
Okay.
But they kind of go back and forth. So you have some kind of like flashbacks of 3 weeks ago when after he had disappeared and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of like, how did he die? And basically the first episode ends with kind of she's been arrested and charged with murder. But everything isn't as it seems.
Yeah.
Like, I know I feel like I kind of give you a very good brief synopsis there and you're like looking at me like you just ruined the programme. But I don't think I have. I haven't really ruined it, have I?
Him being found in the marshlands is kind of a spoiler. But anyway, yeah.
No, but that's you can't watch season 2 without knowing that. That was the beginning of season 2.
We didn't need to know that though, bro. We didn't need to know
You
that.
didn't need to know.
You did.
I tried to help you out as well. I tried to.
All right. No, but him that you don't know how he died.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to know
His
he died
throat
anyway.
was slit. His throat was slit.
No, because I swear. No, but fuck it. You do know that. He needed to know that, bro.
No, we didn't need to know that.
But watch it.
Yeah, his throat gets slit at the end. Watch it.
No, but you
In the
hold
marshland.
on. No.
Series
hold on.
1.
No. Don't try and do that to me. You don't see his throat get slit. You just see him in marshland.
And he's even breaking it down the worst. Like,
No, but you're saying to me you see his throat get slit. You don't see his throat get slit.
his throat gets slit.
You say his throat was
No,
slit.
you just see. You see a dead body.
Doesn't matter how
Someone
his throat
save
gets
him.
slit.
No, you see a dead body.
Yeah.
They say his throat has been slit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just said his throat was slit. So I
But
just
you don't know how he got. You don't know how he got to that stage.
But it's there, innit?
Yeah, but the
been
story
murdered.
isn't about
His
him.
name is throat slit, but he just told us that there's bare evidence of him raping, and he told us how he raped the girls, like, and all that stuff, bro.
No, but you
spoiled the
seen
whole
it.
thing.
Oh, fuck it anyway.
You
I don't
spoiled the
care.
whole thing, bro.
Bruv, anyway, Merv, you watched the programme. Are you happy to see it back?
I am actually, yeah.
Bruv, these man just ruined Love Island, yeah? Talking, shut up.
You
Love
picked it
Island
up.
finished,
You picked up Love Island. What are you talking about?
Bruv, who cares about Casamora?
Casa Amor.
Oh, Casa. Oh, Jesus. Bring back Paddy, man. No likey, no lighty. I remember we say
They
it.
cancelled that show, innit?
What? Take me out.
Oh, shit. They cancelled it.
It's a really good show.
I know.
Anyway, like, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to like, because when I thought when you see trailers of it with him in it, yeah, I'm like, why is he still alive, sort of thing. But obviously he's not,
Because he was dead and he got his throat slit, yeah?
Thank you. So I'm just obviously this series is going to be about who killed Mr. Fantastic, isn't it? Basically, yeah. So
If you didn't know,
so that's those kind of stories are always good, isn't it? It can be
It's
done.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
young yeah. So I'm always interested in those sort of stories anyway. So
And I remember, like I said, when it first came out, it was like pulling 8 million people in every week.
yeah,
Like, it's a big show. And I know you like to do British TV shows.
Yep.
Is there any like big,
watch them.
like major British stars in it, or is this?
yeah. What's it that Ian Grufford, that Mr. Fantastic,
Oh, okay.
and there's a couple more. You know the investigator,
The
police,
new one.
the liar, the guy that's investigating. With
Yeah.
And there's that other woman. She was in Mr. Selfridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot. I don't know the name, but yeah, you will see some faces you recognise, innit?
Yeah, but to be honest, I think it's a big
Yeah,
program.
like,
Like, it's a big program. Yeah, go out there and watch that. Invisible Man came out last week, or The Invisible Man. Anyone watch it?
Not yet.
Is it a par, or are we going to watch it? You watched
No,
it?
I've got to
Yeah, I
watch
watched
it,
it.
man.
I
I heard
watched
this.
Shut up. What's it saying?
Right, serious?
What, you on a date and that?
No. It's alternative platforms. Working from home.
Was it good? Was it a good copy?
No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Couple of coughing.
Is what it
Yeah,
is.
but do you know what it is? It's okay.
Should we go and watch it?
Yeah, give it a go. It's not bad. I think the end is kind of poor.
All right.
He's not going to tell us that the man.
Yeah, I
got his
know,
throat
but he's
slit.
gonna get a bit. Too...
Mate, I'm not like you.
All right.
No, but the film's okay. The film's okay. I think until when it gets to the last half an hour, I think it gets really pathetic.
I know it's a bit of a thriller. It's supposed to be a bit scary. Is it okay for Mike to watch?
Mike, don't worry.
He's such an idiot.
Mike, you can watch it.
All right, cool.
I haven't seen it, but do you think they're going to create a dark universe like they did from what's the other film with Tom Cruise, The Mummy?
I'm not about
Oh,
a dark,
they're not.
dark
Because it
universe.
flops. That's why
Yeah.
That's why they're doing this concept
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the character.
No, but definitely there'll probably be a part 2.
Okay.
Definitely be a part 2. But it is a good film. Bit of a twist. You know, like usually the Invisible Man tend to be a goodie. But you know, there's a lot of films that you've probably seen. He's a bit of a goodie. Go on. Or
No, because I'm thinking the last Invisible Man film was kind of like Hollow Man, isn't it? And he was straight villain, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Homeland. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But yeah, he's a straight naughty individual. So it's worth a watch.
I seen the trailer.
Definitely a part 2.
All right. Cool.
Okay, cool.
All right. There's a film that comes out today. If you listen to this on Friday, called Photograph. Basically, the whole cast is of Insecure. I know none of you watch it, but I know some of our listeners watch it. It's got Issa Rae in it. It's a series of love stories that are intertwined in the past and present. So it's like she's having.
Oh, is it like Lake House?
I don't know. I've never watched that, bro.
Oh God, this look. Anyway, don't worry about it. I had to watch that film. It's some classic with Keanu Reeves. You don't need to watch it, but it's these time jumpy films.
No, it's not really a time jumpy thing, but basically, like, it's it's about her and her relationship with her man or her bae or whatever, and it kind of have flashbacks of how, say, her parents met.
Okay.
And how similar she is to her dad or whatever. It's something along them lines. It's that kind of, not like flashbacks like she's getting in the past or. There's no time travel and stuff.
And based on present
Yeah.
coming in now. Okay.
Yeah, but I looked on the Cinema Times. They haven't really given it bare Cinema Times.
But like, is it something you want to watch?
Yeah, I want to watch it. It's got black people in it.
Fair enough.
To be honest, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
There's a program that comes out today called Onward, which is a Pixar film. It's got Tom Holland in it, and it's got Chris Pratt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus,
Yeah.
and Octavia Spencer. It's about some mythical creatures and magic becoming extinct. Yeah, apparently it's got really good reviews. I had an opportunity to watch a screening last week, but I went out of you instead, Kel, so I didn't watch it. Do you know what I mean? But I enjoyed myself.
I was going to say no
Where did you lot go?
invitation.
Hang on.
Where did we go?
Yeah.
But anyway, go on.
We went out, innit?
Exactly.
Why did we get the invite?
I don't know what's that wasn't working. But
Wait there. Where did you? What happened?
It weren't. We didn't go raving, I think.
Oh, all right.
No. We went to go to our godchildren's birthday.
All right.
I said, just a quick thing on Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say.
What, have you seen-
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Don't you think that look really cool?
Yeah, I think that was
I
heavy.
said,
man.
he's the, out of everyone,
Did you
he's
see
the only
that
one to
deep
carry
fake
it
thing,
on.
yeah?
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, that was big.
He can definitely play.
Yeah.
Definitely play Marty McFly.
But does it need a remake
No,
though?
don't touch it.
I think they should leave it alone. But if they are going to do it,
he's
Tom
definitely-
Holland will be the guy.
Yeah.
But also, I
Definitely
think if you did a Back to the Future, I don't think it would be the same now, because you remember we were going to the future as we know it now. Like if you go that you're looking at 2020
it
and
was
these kind of years.
It was 2015 when he went to the future.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah. So if you
Hoverboards, isn't it?
Yeah.
if you do it now,
I'm still waiting for
all of this not
Yeah.
happens. So how would you do it now?
But you know
Can I
what? If
just
they
only-
were to do it, then they'll just probably go like 2040 or something. Do you know what I mean? And we've got the technology to make it.
Yeah, but I
look
think
like,
2040 isn't a big enough jump. You know, like because this is what the late 80s.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like like this was the future. You know,
Yeah.
like 2000. Like oh my god, we thought there was gonna be flying cars and all sorts. Like what would we think now? Global warming, climate change, coronavirus.
the world's fully ended.
No, I don't think they should touch it.
I think I would like them to do it, but if they do it, they need a serious. They need Kevin Feige to be on it, innit? Basically, the man who can do no wrong.
And who would be what's his name?
Doc Brown.
Yeah.
He's still alive, you know.
Doc Brown.
He's still alive.
He said it like that for like he's supposed to die anytime.
No, but he was old back then.
No,
You know
he
what I mean?
it was a wig, innit?
No, but he was old. He was old.
Yeah, but his hair
He's like your
wasn't-
age back then.
Immediately, when you lot immediately laugh, you make him think he's funny. It's
Wait,
not.
but the thing is, he actually is funny
It
because
isn't.
you are old.
But who would you do for Doc Brown though? I'm curious, man.
And to be fair, with Doc Brown, nobody really cares. I don't really care about Doc Brown.
He's a
but he's-
fundamental
he's-
ingredient.
no,
listen.
It's stage
To be fair,
example, man.
Bro,
fair.
get out.
Listen,
Doc Brown.
to be fair,
Come on.
Doc Brown, anyone can realistically play him.
No,
they can't.
no.
What, like
No,
Samuel L.
can't.
Jackson?
Wait, to
No.
be fair, he
You know
will
what?
take it. What? You know what? Well, go on, man. Man's gonna.
I would have been, you know what, as you say that, I could actually see him playing that role, you know.
Yeah.
Because he takes anything.
No, don't
disrespect him. We really spoke
Samuel
about it. Don't
Jackson like
disrespect
that.
him.
No,
Don't-
but he could.
don't.
I could see. Yeah, he could be the doctor.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
He could be like.
And
the
it's
doctor
all
that he
equality
was.
and diversity,
Not
so they're going
because
to
he's
switch it up a
black,
bit.
man. For God's sake,
Like-
just leave it alone. The
No,
whole
no,
James Bond being black, get out of here.
No, but James Bond can't be black. We know that already.
Okay.
His name's James.
It's real though. I haven't thought about that.
My cousin's called James.
My dad's middle name is James.
Shout out to your
Your
cousin.
middle name is James.
My dad's.
Are you there?
Sorry, Papa.
Shout out to all the black Jameses out there. Yeah, but we spoke about James can't go to Russia. A black James Bond can't go to Russia.
Yeah, no.
But how's he fitting in?
He's bait straight away.
Like everyone knows.
Yes, that's him. So bait.
The program will be over before the credits. It'd be that scary movie where Jada Pinkett died before the film had even started.
Unless it's like Usual Suspects. And no one knew. Kaiser
Yeah, I don't think you should, you know. That's some
Leave it alone.
golden spoilers there, you know. Golden spoilers, bro.
What?
No,
Usual Suspects is out everywhere. What are you talking about?
Don't. It's unfair.
But it's an idea they can think about.
Yeah, move on, innit? Move on.
All right.
I like that Merv. Yes.
Fantasy Island also came out today, but we're not going to talk about it because the
spoke
man
about
in the
it
know
last
spoke
week,
about it last week.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, none of us have watched it.
You spoke about
You
it.
parted it, man. So it's like, alright, cool.
You lot don't usually listen to me though.
Well, I had no choice. I had to listen to the podcast, innit? I had no choice.
Thanks.
All right. Sorry, kind of quick thing. QueenSono came out on Netflix. I don't know if anyone watched it. I watched one episode.
Yeah. The first episode was actually, I enjoyed it, and I thought, okay, a woman who's, I don't know, she works for the government.
Yeah,
It's
she's
basically
secret
from
agent.
South Africa,
South
by the
Africa,
way.
she's
yeah.
secret agent.
And there's no subtitles, just in case, Mike, you want to say anything?
Oh, because Mike can't read?
No. Mike automatically assumes. Technically, Mike is somewhat racist. You know, Mike automatically assumes because a film is based in Africa or a TV drama, automatically you have to read subtitles. It's like, are you serious? Are you serious, Mike?
Man goes, I can't bother to read subtitles. I'm no man. What that, huh? What are you talking about?
The thing is,
Do you know the whole Africa speak English?
I'm gonna let you lot have your little joke. This is because I got
Some of
them
them speak French.
for not being here last week. I didn't look in the context of what I said. We was talking about subtitles of Parasite, and then
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
no, we was.
I mentioned Castle
and then I said, look,
Castle.
I said, look, if I'm watching the subtitles during the film, it takes me out of the film a bit because I'm reading, innit? Yeah, because I'm older, innit? So I'm a bit slow at these things. So
He's like, by the time he reads the first
I need
word, it's just the next
I need that. You know, like when they used to do the bouncing ball on the words. Like, I need that. Like when I'm
See,
when
what he's
I'm
doing, he's cussing himself so we can stop cussing him.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Are you trying to Eminem it?
Yeah, he's trying to Eminem it.
8 Mile.
8 Mile.
Yeah, so that is a program that's come out.
Sorry.
I'll continue watching it.
No. Yeah, I think episode 1 is good. You can tell she's like a CIA agent doing a thing, kind of cracking, But when I saw episode 2, I wasn't too sure. I kind of lost interest a bit.
at the beginning or the end or the middle.
No, the middle. I lost kind of interest, but I'm gonna continue watching it, see if it gets better.
Yeah.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I didn't. But it's worth having a brief view. Just make your mind up, kind of thing. But yeah,
Was it Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix.
But
yeah.
it's one of those films where it's not American, it's not a UK film. It's somewhere in Africa.
different.
It's different. It's got to be different. So yeah, cool.
You're watching it?
Yeah, I watched the first episode. Yeah, I watched it. I don't think it's like 8 episodes, something like that. I watched it. Did any of you man watch Hunters yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up to episode 3.
Huh?
Yeah, I've done episode 3.
Yeah, I don't expect you to finish
no,
this. But what are you thinking?
I'm liking it. Like,
It threw me off at the start because episode 1 sets a tone.
Yeah.
So when you went into episode 2, I was just like, okay, it's not that sort of serious. Then it is serious, but it's not. But
you know what it kind of remind me of? The Boys a bit.
Yeah,
like it feels like a sort of superhero comic-y kind of vibe to it. Like
because the violence is super violent, the comedy is like, hang on a minute, is it meant to be happening now? And then like there's good acting and the drama side. Like it just I'm just
you're
getting
right.
used to it all coming together.
I was thinking it was a bit more, but then again, from that first episode he was talking about last week, I'm like, no, this seems a bit comical the way he killed them. But I didn't think it would be. Yeah, there's a lot to. What?
Yeah, but how Nate described, because I was in like it was like, okay, like I was watching it how you kind of like described it, and then
did I not describe it well?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
but then
that was a mad spoiler.
Yeah,
it wasn't because it was in the first. It was in the first. Like it was in the first 5.
Yeah, but that's
minutes.
a mad spoiler. That's a mad spoiler.
It's like watching a trailer. It's like watching a trailer.
No, I didn't see a trailer.
No, just calm down.
I think we need to.
What I'm just trying to say. How would you describe that? It was just like watching a trailer because a trailer would have put at least a chunk of the first 10 minutes.
No, people don't know what's going on.
If they did a promotional video,
that part of it.
No, but I would just like to say, the way I described it made you man a little bit excited to watch it. So therefore,
it's a spoiler. I'm not saying. I'm saying it's a spoiler. That's a
but I don't think
that's a big spoiler.
In a 10-part series, I don't think spoiler can be what you've revealed in the first 10 minutes of episode 1.
And the thing is,
episode 1's so important.
No, it's not.
That's what I'm saying. You watch it. Seriously,
this show
watch it.
It's like it's a bit Doom Patrol-ish in the sense
so
of it just goes
Boys,
away.
Watch it now. Watch it.
No, seriously. Okay, imagine watching.
Weird.
Alright, so remember if we spoke about Boys, yeah?
Yeah.
So you remember the first scene where my man's running and the person's head get licked off,
Yeah.
We can describe that, but that doesn't actually set the presence for the rest of the tone of the rest of it. It's just something happens.
It's all based around that.
It doesn't. It doesn't. That's just
you man are spoilers. You man got different.
You know what?
Spoilers, boy. I swear.
No, I beg you watch it and then come and talk to us next week.
We need to go to spoiler school, man. We need to go to spoiler school.
No. We haven't. He needs to go and watch it and then come back and tell us.
Yeah, bro. I don't care. All I'm saying is a spoiler. That part that Nate said is a spoiler.
Because you know what it is? Because the tension, like, if you watched at the beginning, you had no idea what happened. You're just thinking this guy's just there frying burger and thing, like, and this woman just starts going crazy. Like, what's going on here? And it's like, because we already knew it was going to happen.
It's not. It's
we're like, okay, where's he going to get the gun from? Like, do you know what I mean? So
it's a spoiler.
I'm with you.
Don't worry, mate. It was the first. It was the
doesn't
opener of the
matter.
show.
It was opener of the show.
I swear it was
I
before
also
the
think to myself,
credits.
like, that a couple episodes we'll be like, oh, that's Fully Geeked Pod, that's what you do. Now all of a sudden we're trying to be like prim and proper because we're YouTube.
I can't lie, I'm spoiler sensitive, man. Even the title's a spoiler for me, boy.
But do you know what? I watched episode 1. It was an hour and a half long, just to let you know. I thought...
I said it was hour.
But I actually thought I really got the wrong show. For hour and a half. But anyway, watching it, I thought, I can't spoil it. Can I spoil it? But anyway, there's certain parts of the film, and I thought.
But this is just episode 1.
I think it's going on for too long.
Merv kills me there. Merv is not.
Honestly,
don't spoil it.
No, there was a certain part of it, and the boy was trying to find out. I think I was kind of getting bored. Obviously, sorry.
But I think again, because you've only watched the first episode,
Yeah.
You need to watch the next couple for you to go, okay, everything now makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's all part of the bigger process.
Yeah. And I think near the end, I think the last 25 minutes, then you should think, right, give me episode 2. So that got me excited. So definitely, I would say definitely watch it, Kel. Watch it despite what you've been already told. Watch it anyway. But yeah, so far so good. Obviously, Merv, you're on episode
3.
Do you want to book any spoilers or?
No, not really, no.
Okay.
No, to be honest, like I said, I wouldn't even drop any more spoilers in front of. I think it's a series to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And like, I got to shout out one of our listeners, to be fair, or followers. There was a guy, what's his name? Jason Fisher.
Yes.
He messaged the Fully Geeked Pod the other day, and basically his exact words were, shout out to the Fully Geeked Pod for the pep talk in the podcast that made me decide to watch Lock and Key. #addicted, Fully Geeked Pod.
There you go.
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so pick up yourself,
big.
Mr. Fisher.
We are doing the job.
We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you. All right, I'm going to quickly hurry up because Merv's got to do Homeland quickly. All right, none of you watch Love is Blind, do you?
No.
Merv's Homeland.
Love is Blind apparently is a big program on Netflix. I don't know if anyone wants to watch it.
Okay.
The concept is supposed to be that basically all of these different singletons are basically they're blind. They're in a dark space, yeah? And they go on dates in the dark, yeah? And basically they end up falling in love with these people. And I think the concept is to fall in love. Similar to your Love Island. They fall in love with these people. And basically they take it as far as like they get married and stuff with them. Like have like relationships with them. And then once they're like in a proper relationship, the lights come on. Like not the lights come on, but they can see each other and they live in the real world. Yeah? And basically it's about will they kind of stay together or will like...
You have to get engaged as well.
Yeah, like you have to... It's like a proper thing, like you get engaged. But right now, I know the timeline is getting mad about this program. I haven't watched any of these programs. Someone asked me, "Do you not review the Love?" And I was like, "No, brother, I don't watch it."
Yeah, to be fair.
When the Fully Geeked ladies come on,
That might be something.
They watch it.
Yeah. So that could be something for them to kind of talk about.
To be fair,
and it comes out every week.
I did watch it. I did watch the first episode halfway through
with your missus, though, innit?
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't know.
It wasn't Love Island enough for you.
No, I just. You know, I've had enough of this dating kind of shows. There's too many of them, and I don't think it's necessary. But
so you're not going to watch Love Island next year?
Love Island,
yeah.
But I said there's too many of them. But obviously, I'm going to stick to the ones that I currently watch.
Originals.
Oh, the originals with bikinis and that.
Correct. No, but I think there's just too many. I think there's too many. Yeah, it looks okay.
But now Take Me Out has gone. This is a new slot, isn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe. But again, it's something worth watching because everyone's going on about it. But I think the whole season's on there, so...
Yeah, no, I think it still comes out week by week, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I think you can probably catch up to date and see how it goes.
Cool, yeah.
All right, is there any other shows that anyone's really been watching?
Castle and Castle.
Okay, how's that
It's
going?
a Nigerian film on Netflix.
TV series?
Honestly, I just stumbled. I thought, again, let me be a bit diverse and watch a show, and it's based in Nigeria.
They're lawyers, aren't they?
Yeah, the lawyers. It's actually really funny. There's
you used Nigeria in a past life, you know. How do you know about all these shows, bro?
Bro, I watch Netflix. I try to like keep abreast of what's going on in it. I try to make sure I'm fully geeked. Mainly, I watched like the first episode of some stuff. If I don't really grab it, I let you man gravitate to it. You know what I mean?
No,
like, yeah.
No, but honestly, do you know when I first watched it, I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, like you said, there's a bunch of lawyers. I got a lawyer's firm. The first episode, you would have thought somebody left the company to start a rival kind of company, but it didn't. In the next episode, it wasn't like that. So it seems like it's just different stories on different shows. but I'm pretty sure it probably will come back to the first part of it. But some of it is really, really funny. Some of the acting is really bad.
Is it Nollywoodish?
Yeah, definitely. But you'll like it. Trust me, I find it funny. I think it's the secretary. She's hilarious. I can't remember her name. Can't remember the actor's name, but she's absolutely hilarious.
Is he judging it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, honestly, there's people from the tribe come in with their sticks and the tusks and all sorts. It's funny. It's worth a watch. But yeah, it's all good.
Mike, you watching it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mike. There's no subtitles, just in case.
That's Mike's worst nightmare. That's his worst nightmare to watch those kind of shows.
But do you know what it is? Because do you know what? This is what frustrates me, right? No. This is not about Mike. But as soon as anyone you say, "Oh, this is an African film," like the autumn negativity that comes out, it's just like I don't understand. Why?
Nollywood is almost
it's doing bits. Yeah, it's doing bits, you know.
But this is what I don't understand. Why there's so much negativity when it comes to an African film?
Yeah, why is that? Do you feel that, Mike? Why do you think that is, Mike?
But on the real, it's quite like, you know, where we all come from. We're all from Africa, right? Or some are from Jamaica. Some people will disregard Africa as part of their heritage.
You're going too far now.
No, but I'm just saying because it's true. But if I tell you to watch it, you probably think, oh, you know what? Let me watch it a bit. Like if I tell Nate, obviously Nate's half Nigerian and all that, but
I don't know about that.
like a Mike will automatically disregard it, coming from his age and heritage and understanding about. You know.
He's a different generation though. Things were different about that.
Like,
I've watched.
Don't come to America, please.
Sorry. Oh, we're not on that question yet. Sorry, guys.
But yeah,
Merv, hey, what's we got on your Homeland?
Oh yeah, Merv.
Merv's Homeland.
It's like some pressure segment, you know what I mean? Segue, I mean. Yeah, so with Homeland, to put it quite simple, yeah. So the whole thing about Homeland, right, is from 9/11. The whole idea is that they're trying to sort of stop that from happening, isn't it, basically? So they're trying to make peace with the Taliban, and like I said, Kerry's back on doing her thing. She's trying to negotiate deals with people. No, she's trying to find out what happened to her in the 7 months of captivity with this Russian spy or interrogator. And then Saul's trying to make negotiations with a friend of his, which is kind of a leader of some Taliban group, and basically negotiates a deal to remove all these firearms and weapons, and you know, to make some peace with the US and the Americans, basically. But he was also he had an attempted assassination, which was his son that basically done it. So rather than killing his son to sort of set some message, he thought, no, let me have some compassion here and just exile him instead.
Saul's son?
No, sorry, the
Taliban.
Yeah. So, and then in the end of the episode, like basically the mum finds the son exiled basically and picks him up, and it ends there. So I'm thinking like they're going to interrupt the peace treaty between America and Afghan basically.
Blow it up.
Yeah, and I guess there's probably 7 or more episodes there. So I'm thinking that's going to cause some conflict in the peace basically treaty. But that's what it was for Homeland this week.
And you're watching it week by week on normal TV.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So is it something that we should be watching, or?
I think it's good. Like, you know, if you're not, it's one of those programs. If you're not on it from the beginning, then you're probably like,
I understand. That's the same thing as me.
Yeah.
Because you told me to watch it, and I thought, I don't know what is going. I feel so out of touch, and I thought, oh my god.
You know, it was quite difficult to watch the first episode because the gap between this season and season 7 was so big.
So
like, I just thought, what's
2
going on?
years or something?
Yeah. But I guess the whole thing is like, well, we're trying to sort of create peace between the US and you know, so that's basically what it is, isn't it?
Do you think it'll get a spin-off when it's done? I might jump on, like, if it's a spin-off, I might start.
I don't know. But
we shall see.
All right, guys. I've got another question in the inbox this week. Yeah. Big up Miss King for this question.
Shout out to Miss King.
Yep.
Shout out to Miss King.
Thanks. I've always just been like, yeah, thanks. I don't even know.
No, man. We'll wait for. So I was just waiting for the question.
Okay, I apologize. All right. So it says, obviously you are all fully geeked, and you watch a lot of shows and series. What series are you most looking forward to returning this year?
For me, I have two. I've got Ozark. Ozark's one of them.
Yep.
And then on My Block on Netflix as well. Is
Okay.
one that I'm looking forward to as well. Apart from that, yeah, those are the top two for me.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Yep. So my one. Sorry, I couldn't read my own writing.
I realised.
Rushed. Doom Patrol. That's coming back.
Shit. So yeah,
The
big.
Boys season 2.
Of course, big.
And obviously it's not ended yet, but it's not like a series. But when the Premiership returns, usually I'm excited for that coming back. That's just the what.
It's not a show, man.
I know, but it is a weekly thing because part of it is
What,
a
match a day, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Mine's was probably The Boys. I think I'm most looking forward to watching The Boys season 2 and seeing how that kind of develops. Top Boys come back out again, but I don't know if that's coming out this year, to be honest.
I doubt it'll be this year.
Probably not. But I generally, I'm looking forward to Boys season 2. It was a program that kind of I didn't really expect, and then when I did watch it, I thought it was sick.
Where's Umbrella Academy?
If Umbrella Academy comes out again that year, this would be sick as well.
sick, yeah.
That'd be a good year.
Yeah. So for me, do you want to go?
No, go ahead,
first?
man.
No, yeah. For me, all these things I want to see as well, definitely. But I'm thinking of things that are more closer to the time, and one of them is Killing Eve.
Okay, yeah, that was quite good.
That is,
BBC One.
yeah, big series. If anyone ain't watched that,
Is that coming out with a new series?
yeah, series 3.
Oh, wicked. Yeah.
And they're only 8 episodes per season, so highly recommended.
That's with the Oriental lady, isn't it?
Sandra Oh,
Yeah.
from what's it, Grey's Anatomy,
Far Eastern, but
and Jodie Comer. Yeah. So that one, and Ozark as well. Ozark's big. Yeah.
What about you, Rich? Are you looking on Google's?
yes.
No.
Yes, he is.
He's looking at his Netflix to my list.
Exposure. Oh, come on. To be fair,
Here we go.
I want to see what happens with Power next.
Okay.
No, honestly, I want to see what happens with Power next. Honestly, I'm so in.
Is that this year?
Yeah,
It's this year summer, isn't
Powerbook
it?
2,
Powerbook 2. Why is everyone laughing?
That's not really a return, but yeah, Powerbook 2, yeah.
No, but
I hear that.
Yeah,
That's just
Powerbook 2.
the top thing on the feed.
No,
Yeah, no, it is.
Raising Dion. I know.
For someone that used to slate Raising
No,
Dion,
he
Not
liked
me.
it, he liked it.
I'm the one.
Yeah,
I'm the
he
one that
liked
loved
it.
it. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah,
it.
he
You
liked
guys
I
ridiculed their little boy.
abandoned ship halfway. I'm proud
You
to
guys
say
ridiculed this little boy. He's probably suicidal right now.
that. Go and say your words.
No.
so we're not laughing at people being suicidal either. Just put it out there. Alright, Raising Dion.
And is it Turn Up Charlie, which was
Oh,
Idris Elba
one.
when he's a DJ trying to make
he's
it
looking
big.
after-
Is that come back, yeah?
Yeah, I think it is
He's
coming
looking
back.
after the little girl.
Yeah, that one. That
that
was
was
funny.
right, yeah,
I enjoyed
yeah,
that. That
that
was
was
funny.
Have you ever watched Idris Elba's other one that he did on Sky when he was him and his brother came from Sierra Leone?
Yeah. I watched
that was good.
That's only one season though.
No, man, season 2 came out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I watched
Was it that comedy?
Yeah. That was good.
That was alright.
And obviously, Snowfall 3's out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's ending now because John Singleton's dead now, isn't it? So I don't know if he.
Oh,
Nah,
thanks
but
for that.
That's a director.
I was about to say,
Relax
boy.
yourself, man, innit?
I was about to say,
Relax,
man.
Man was like, I don't know which character's called John Singleton,
I
but
was
he's
going to say,
dead.
well, thanks for that.
Yeah, nah. All right, but on level, thanks, Miss King, for that question. If you've got any other questions, make sure you just message us on any of the kind of platforms. It's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, any of the kind of web podcasts,
Royal Mail.
Spotify. Send us an email, a text, a carrier pigeon. Make sure you're telling all your friends to tell their friends. Follow, comment, subscribe. All of that.
Can I say another show, please? Quickly.
Yeah, go on quickly.
Yeah, no,
Come on,
oh, sorry,
quickly.
you didn't say anything.
Well,
Just
so
quick. On Netflix, Gabriel Hernandez is about a little boy who was a victim of abuse. Really, someone told me about it yesterday, and I thought, let me watch a couple episodes. It's so deep, very emotional. Obviously, I've got kids, so obviously it hurts me even more. But it's deep how people can abuse their own child. Definitely watch it. I think it happened
I
about.
can't watch that. They're kind of things I can't watch.
No,
I can't watch them.
That's trauma, man.
Yeah,
I still
I
ain't even
can't
watched the Surviving R. Kelly, bro.
Huh?
I watched it.
How's that trauma? Okay,
Like,
okay, apologies.
and that was music that we listened to.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, even this morning, I was just trying to the world's greatest.
But I ain't gonna lie, so the arcade comes out, I let it play. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta let it play.
These are my confessions.
Bruv, I ain't cancelled him.
I ain't cancelled Fully. I don't look out for him, but it's in the shuffle, innit? So it might just come up with some.
You can remove it from your playlist.
Why?
No, but it's
No, you're not deleting it.
Anyway,
It's
guys.
just-
Guys,
subscribe,
thank you. Love, subscribe.
follow,
Yeah.
comment. Yeah.
All that.
All that.
Gabriel Hernandez, check it out.